mister.
Follower.
Need a ride? Good choice.
Say.
Whoa!
Yes.
Well... Okay, then.
Ridiculous.
What do I do?
All right, then.
My.
Let's rest.
What is it you require? Yeah.
Oh, this blooming heat.
Hi there! I see. What?
Hey!
Right. I guess, but... Huh?
My.
What do I do?
Enjoy your stay.
Kind of freaky.
Well, should have figured they'd be out of the...
Tis a far cry from the runner.
Did you see that giant bug just now?
Oh, pull yourself together.
Well, listen to you. You can't have lived in a...
Hence the...
That's why you lived in that...
More importantly, we...
Right. We meet... Joanna will admit to the crime. The guilt of a sanctoress, especially...
Yet for all this, we need Joanna herself. Do you truly think she would...
We have to trust...
She chose to offer her own head instead of the monster's. If you ask me, I believe she expressed...
And what if she ends up not showing up?
If it comes to that, you've still got my head for the days.
Balderdash will not sacrifice an innocent life for...
Right. We've done what we can do. All...
Too early yet to retire for the night. And while we're at it,
Oh, haha, very funny.
What are we without beauty? What?
Sounds like the candidates have started their speeches.
with all skills and talents equal, would you see the crown atop an ugly... When I take the throne, all the hideous will be stripped of their...
Well, he has a point about what people...
What? This really doesn't...
You'd rather wait for a king who...
Enough about appearance. Without military power, the crown's voice means our tribes, our status. They mean something.
Hear, hear! For Rusan pride!
What pride is there in seizing...
When I'm queen, all the land's corrupt upper classes, those who thought to tilt the world with their heavy coffers, will be a head lighter!
Preach it, Katharina!
Wouldn't the first target be the one...
Everyone's just shouting all their...
These candidates are all pathetic.
Luis isn't even in the running, lad. Poor blighters have...
You've got it backwards, geezer. He's just not wasting his time.
I confess... 'tis unprecedented. Never before have out...
Indeed. Is this really the kind...
Let's go in. If we hang around too...
When I'm king, pleasures will rule the city. A bar on every block. Woo!
Let fools be content with their fool dreams. Grant me the...
Most powerful? Doesn't really mean anything, does it? Aren't you another...
Always about that goddamn Luis. I've been in the guard just as long as he has, you swine.
Quite a lively crowd. Looks like...
That lad there. He's an elder, isn't he?
Well, strike me down, you're right. Never seen one of you blokes before.
Pay him no mind. A drunk's word.
Wow, there are...
Ah, I've heard of this. 'Tis a...
I admit, I'm curious. Shall I sing? Is that really edible?
By all means...
Did she even...
Tis... The aroma of the sea...
I guess I'll try a bite. I mean, they wouldn't let us fish up.
Can't afford to be too...
Well, at least it ought to be better than the cuisine we... Ugh. It's right.
I said nothing since Hulkenberg seemed to enjoy it so much, but...
'Tis fine enough.
You need what?
Excuse me, friends. Don't mean to interrupt your meal. Sounds like you made a hell of a splash in Martira, huh? Felling a vicious beast's one thing, but not many candidates took it figuratively.
How did you...
It's a crier's business to hear things. So...
Well, let's see.
Lips sealed, huh? Well, I'm certainly looking forward to the exhibition. I've always preferred to chase an interesting lead over a sure bet. Can't help it.
That cry is an odd one.
Rumor has it that young candidate hasn't brought... Whatever it is, he's about to get a sharp lesson in the ways of...
I think he's worth keeping an eye. Keep it under your hats, chums. But his power may rival Count Luis. I think he...
Right.
You wound me. Nobody try...
All right, then.
Let's rest.
Look at that.
Good night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
The man's sloshed.
What happened to waiting for...
Seems like Joanna and Bart...
Oh, I feared this might happen. And we've no other head to off...
Let's all stay calm.
Ah! I'm going to...
What? My sincerest apologies.
How did you come to be here? Is something the matter?
They were here the whole...
I'm so terribly sorry. We heard the Gauntlet Runner had a washroom, so I bathed first and was resting in the back room.
Sir Nurus over there very decently let...
I couldn't stand it, old thing. Her heart, it was more...
The bottle's barely any emptier.
Oh, please do not blame the poor man. I cannot let myself betray you and regress.
I understand. Thank you for coming. To be honest, I'm hesitant to turn you in now you've genuinely decided to repent. In fairness, you're a woman of status, and you can explain yourself freely in your own...
Thank you. Truly,
A fog, huh?
Thank you for everything. I do hope you win the throne.
Yes.
Whoever the crown goes to, we're at least going to...
At last, it seems our preparations are set.
Thank you all for waiting. Our monarchs-to-be will now present to the people the heads they... At a later date, when the second round is announced, the...
20!
I was hoping we'd at least make it through the first, but it might...
And now, ladies and gentlemen, your eyes to...
Oh, it's Lord Montario's here too, eh? And the armor on that...
And of course, we have... better known as the Miracle Saint, healer of all ills. Present...
Saint? Who's this?
A brilliant healer. We've met, though a long time ago. Even as a student, she was already considered...
Looks like the crowd's on your side, milady.
Well... Hello, all. And, well... Oh, I did hear about it.
That's just great.
Sometimes I can hardly believe you're my sister. Still not much of a public speaker, are you?
So she's...
Well, she's...
We'd better stop worrying about her and focus on ourselves.
Now, the time... First up is a respected gentleman.
I've no taste for needless killing. Therefore...
A stand-up fellow, my good people. Now...
I can.
And we have a challenger. Second in...
One look at the head and I know what you're... I'll tell you what this is.
Where's your proof?
Yes, the young sod's right.
What drivel? Look at the thing.
Probably just made the damn thing you...
Oh, useless as ever. Did it never occur to him that the average citizen has never...
Now, everyone, Now, on...
The size of that thing.
Someone took the beastie down.
I'd heard tell of a monster tormenting the people of... Such is the duty of...
Who expected anything less? His Eminence Borden is simply...
Borden's trophy is more impressive than I expected. How are we going to make a strong...
It'll be fine. If he'd gone after us, the reaction would mean we'd have been...
Now, no dirty looks, you lot. Thank you, candidate you... Ooh. Now, we've had... Now, if the last candidate...
What?
Your pardon, madam, but...
Indeed. The head they've...
The impudence. You dare offer an honored
I've got something to say to you too. That you chief there, isn't...
That's the infamous Heisme. The Eugene.
This.
Silence! He may be a former knight, but now he's a heinous criminal.
Please, wait. You speak of the kidnappings that terrorized my home, Martira. I was the caretaker of a hideous human in the basement of my castle.
What?
Master Heisme is innocent in all this. He was framed.
And I, Barden, captain of Mart...
Just so. It was this young candidate who killed that human, cleared...
Thus, here I stand.
That's... Well, that's quite a
How is this believable?
Of course. That, or they're putting words in the poor...
What will His Eminence Falden do?
The Honorable Master Godot should know whether I and my...
'Tis true to the law.
Yes, Your Eminence.
Young candidate, you have done well to bring about...
What? Your Eminence, a moment!
Thank you for your concern. But I have no objections. O new king. It is my hope, please. Lead this country armed with the truth.
I will.
Well... If Sanctifex Forden turned in the biggest head, then our dark horse here...
Those crazy kids have done it.
Barden just departed, wishing everyone well. I suppose he...
And Forden himself.
Likely his attempt at redirection. Keeps the blame from falling on him and the church. Can't say it didn't work, I suppose. I'm certainly not blameless in this either. It was my suggestion to make an impression.
I get...
Nevertheless, the Lady Joanna entrusted her final wishes to us. And we mustn't betray them.
Not bad, pups.
We were passing on the course of a human hunt. You gave a most...
I suppose you're worth introducing ourselves to. I'm Fidelio, that's Basilio.
And now you walk with a Ujif at your side. Each ally of a different tribe.
Better to have dependable friends than familiar ones.
Not only did you expose a failing of the Sanctus Church, but you dared to bring her alive so for...
That...
Oh, same idea, yeah? A real person's head gets more eyes on you than some decapitated beast. And now you...
Right. Well said.
It's quite a feat for a no-name candidate to so deftly rub Forden's face in the dirt. A wake-up call, I'm sure.
Oh, Lord Luis, we really should be going.
Relax. They're in the...
I like a show of strength as much as the next girl, but I do so hate violent spectacles. A view from the sky sounds so much more enchanting.
So this is what's become of Luis. There was something eerie to him even as a lad, but I'd never...
Do you suppose we have his attention?
Last time, he told us we had to demonstrate our power first. I'd like to think that if he went...
Oh, loves. I've got a message from Count Luis. He says he'll be sending a messenger along soon, so stay in the city, would you? And I have to say, I might not want to...
Master Luis? Master Luis was just here.
Well, he just left.
We'd better be getting back as well.
Damn it. What's so special about those fools?
Luis is having a go for Popeye, eh? Are you officially all flunkies in arms now, then?
It might be a trap.
Don't get cold feet now. We knew going in that...
We have finally taken the first step in saving His Highness the Prince.
How fares His Highness, anyway?
I took a look in the Farsight mirror a while ago.
And do we know...
No, but he's bound to keep it somewhere secret if it's evidence. Still, a formula would be...
If it's something he'd keep close, then...
Wouldn't that be inside his...
It's as good a chance as any. Get it?
He said he would send a messenger. Perhaps...
Good point.
Joanna! A backwater sanctuarist denies me my moment of triumph. Oh, and naturally it was an elder of all people.
An idea occurs, Your Eminence. For the tournament's next challenge, let us center the competition on a show. After all, Sanctism is the state religion. It would be...
I assume you have a...
Altaberry's our next destination. The very seat of the faith outside the capital.
Ah, the so-called divine relics. Those...
What need does the world... Soon, they will talk of nothing but how to win the Sanctus Church's favor. Your Eminence...
And in the pagan lands, the greedier candidates will plunder and pillage for idols as they see. The collection of divine relics should be a spectacle held on Saint's Day. Once I take the throne, I will re-establish that these relics originally belonged to the Sanctus...
Your Eminence, on that day...
Say no more. A concession only...
Ever at your service. You do not bow your head.
Oh, I...
What troubles you, my child?
Well, my concern would be about... Some theories suggest even the royal scepter was originally one of these relics.
If such a relic existed, it would have been found long ago. You
Rella, you are to return to the royal capital and gather the people.
Understood.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Hello? A word. Some odd Night Prowler, today, come. Bit curt, if I'm honest, hardly diplomatic.
On the city's outskirts. Seemed...
You think it's a trap?
If he wanted to trap us, I doubt he...
We have little other option.
I'll hang about in the...
Right then.
Let's hurry.
Oi there!
Let's hurry.